Hello, fellow traders. 'Tis I, TheRumpledOne. I'm putting out this video for the people over on MQL5. I am not selling indicators. You do not need my indicators to trade my method. Now, look, I know I had run-ins with M. Layden before, way back in the Forex TSD days. I thought they would have buried that hatchet, years ago. New Digital, I really don't have anything against you. And the new moderators who are jumping into the picture, I don't know you guys, so I don't have anything against you. But you see, there's something in science that I think you guys probably know. When you have a theory, you as a scientist try to look for evidence to disprove it. And you see, you guys, or some of the people over there, have a theory that I'm selling indicators, okay? That's not the case. My indicators, the ones I post, and you know where I post them, and I'm not saying where I post them because I don't want you to think I'm violating your forum rules, okay? But anybody that Googles my name can find where I post my indicators. I mean, we're talking the internet. It's not that difficult, guys. But the fact of the matter is that I don't know why you guys still have your panties in a twist over this. It just doesn't make sense to me. So the point is that if you want to be fair, you want to be honest, why don't you just take a look at what I am doing, okay? It's real simple. I'm showing people how to trade. Yes, I have indicators. Yes, some of my indicators I send when people send a donation. But you don't need it. People send donations because they like what I do. They want to support me. And the thing is, part of the reason for the donations came because of the way you guys treated me. A buddy of mine said, why are you posting your code out there and letting these guys have all that stuff for free? At least make them buy you a steak dinner. And that's how the whole thing came about. It was his idea. It wasn't even my idea. Okay? And you guys say I'm stealing people's indicators. No. If I take somebody else's code and I modify it, yes, I rename it so the original doesn't get crushed, okay? You guys know that's good practice when it comes to programming. If you change something, you rename it or you save it as under a different version number. That's all I did. And you guys got mad because I put TRO in front of the indicators. So I said, okay, fine. I added TRO modified to the back of the indicator name. And you still found problems with that. You guys didn't like the fact that I used, over on Forex TSD, I used big red letters. Well, what's wrong with that? I mean, really, you guys were just nitpicking everything I did. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. Hey, we're supposed to be traders. Okay, we are in competition with each other, but I thought we also help each other. We teach each other the things we've learned because probably we were taught by other people. So I don't know why you guys are just, so against me. I'm doing stuff in my thread. I'm not trespassing in other people's threads because that's what you accused me of, trespassing or something like that. I can't even remember. It was, last century. So I'm just saying, hey, why can't we just be reasonable? What is it you are afraid of? I mean, because most people act, when they have these adverse reactions, it's out of fear. What do you fear? Do you fear that somebody might actually send a donation my way? Is that what you're afraid of? I mean, really? Is that what you're afraid of? Because from your standpoint, what's the worst thing that can happen? I mean, really, somebody watches my videos, likes something they see, and they go, hey, I like that. I like what this guy's doing. I'm going to send him a $50 donation, and because I want to support him, I want him to keep doing what he's doing. I don't have to do this. I do this because I like doing it. You can look at my other videos. I don't have to do this at all. I'm set. Okay? I live out in the country. I live 5 miles from the ocean. I'm set. I do what I want to do. You know, I'm not on anybody's leash. I'm not anybody's dog. You know, it's just that simple. So maybe you guys, I don't know, are you jealous? Do you envy me? I mean, but the thing is, it doesn't matter. That's not the issue. The issue is, why do you have such a problem with me posting my videos on your site? What am I doing? Am I doing anything to harm your site? Am I doing anything to harm members of your site, of your forums? The answer is no. If I take somebody else's code and I put my bells and whistles on it and I put it back out there for free, does that harm anybody? Or could possibly some people benefit from it? I mean, really, what are you trying to do with your forum? Get a bunch of people to see it and then, you know, possibly help those people trading? Okay. Am I impeding that in any way, shape, or form? No. So, once again, I don't see what your beef is. I mean, really, what is your beef? You know, he's some new guy, never even heard of him before. He wants to say, oh, this is advertising. Really? This is not advertising. It is not advertising. I mean, look. It's real simple. Is this advertising? I talk about money and risk management. Okay, I tell people about the weekly gap. Yes, this is an indicator I wrote, but you don't need this. You can make that indicator go away. Simply, you don't have to have that indicator on the screen. You do not need that indicator, okay? Let's see here. Let's turn it off. Okay. That indicator's turned off. Okay? And this one you can download free. But let's turn it off. Okay? We're going to turn it off. You don't need it. Okay? It's turned off. There's the weekly open. Oh, that's another indicator. Here. Let's turn that one off too. Okay, weekly chart. There's the weekly close. There's the weekly open. It gapped down. No indicators necessary. You can see price gap down. You fade the gap. You trade towards the prior week's close. That's all you do. That's it. You see that? You see how simple that is? That's what I talk about. I don't talk about, oh, you got it, you need, no, that's not what I'm talking. I'm not talking about what's over here. I'm talking about what's right here, okay? Right here. That's it. The weekly gap, okay? It's that simple. This is not advertising. This is education. Somebody's saying, no, this is not education. I disagree because I'm telling people about the weekly gap. That's what this is, the weekly gap, okay? So, there's one. Now, let's look at another one. Okay, we've got the daily. Okay, let's turn off these indicators because, you know, we don't want people to see them, so we'll turn that one off, and we'll take this one here, and we'll turn that one off too. Yeah, because the last thing we want is people seeing those indicators. So we don't have any indicators. Now, okay, there's the high right there. You trade when price breaks the high, the breakout, okay? Between here and here, that's the wick zone. Price gets inside the wick zone. It doesn't like to stay in it. You see it comes out. You see here it came out of the wick zone. Okay, the buy zone right here when price opened. If it goes up about 5 pips, 7 pips, 8 pips, up to 10 pips, you jump in. Okay, the rat zone right here. Oh, we got another indicator up there. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed one. We better turn that one off too. Oh, bad indicators. Let's turn that indicator off. Okay, so we don't have that. So once again, we're looking here. You see? So buy zone right there. You trading right around the daily open, within about 5 or 10 pips of the daily open. If it's going up, you go long. If it's going down, you go short. Oh, so let's see. Let's see, where's the tools? We can do a line here, a horizontal line. Okay, no indicators. See, daily chart, daily open. We'll put the line right there. If price crosses that way, you go long. If it goes the other way, you go short. Okay, let's see. Let's get another horizontal line here. Okay, there's the top right there. So right there, there's the wick zone. Okay, let's get another horizontal line here, and let's put it right there. Okay, and let's do another horizontal line right there. Okay, and see, we can put it right there. So you see, if price gets in here or in here, price will probably leave that area, because see, we don't want to put that indicator on there, because I guess that would be advertising. No, it's not. It's a simple way so you don't have to go through this process. That's the only reason we have the indicators, so you don't have to do it. It's got nothing to do with the indicators. It's the method. Okay, so I just talked about the buy zone. I just talked about the rat zone. I just talked about the wick zone. Okay, now we did all that, right? Let's just change the time frame here, because we don't want to use an indicator to change the time frame. So we'll go to the hour chart. Okay, let's see. Let's turn on the period separators so we know what day it is, because we don't want to have an indicator that just draws for that day. So okay, so here's the day. So what we're going to do is now let's add another horizontal line here. Okay, and see, there's the highest open for the day. Let's see, somehow how do we do that? I know there's a way to change the color. What do we do? Somehow I'll go to the objects list here. Horizontal line, I think it might be that one. Let's make that yellow. Is that the right horizontal line? Yes. Okay. So you see here, this is the highest open from the holo trade. Highest open, lowest open. If price goes above that line and then tries to make a new high and then drops back down, you see, that's when you want to go short. Okay, when it crosses that line right there. Okay, so you see here, price crossed that highest open, came back down, crossed it again, came back down. So you see here, there was money to be made, pips to be had here. So right there from that horizontal line, if you're taking that trade right there, okay, not much, but you could have made 5 pips. Okay, so right there. So you see, I've just gone over all of my methods. The buy zone, the weekly open gap, the holo, the wick, okay, the rat, all of the zones that I have indicators for. I've just explained them to you. Okay, that's what I do. Yes, I show the indicators so I don't have to go through. But maybe you guys would prefer to rub 2 sticks together to make fire, as opposed to somebody giving you a match or a lighter or a flamethrower. Okay, so once again, I don't know why you guys have your panties in a bunch, but that's enough of that, because it's not what you trade, it's not what indicators you use, it's how you trade it. So I'm going to go drain the banks, and I hope you guys have a nice day, a nice year, and a nice life.